I once knew a nigga whose real name was William. His prime concern was making a million, being the illest hustler that the world had ever seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams. A corrupted young mind at the age of 13. Nigga never had a father and his mom was a fiend. She put the pipe down, but for every year she was sober. Her son's heart simultaneously grew colder. She started hanging out, selling bags in the projects, checking the young chicks looking for hit and run prospects. He was fascinated by material objects, but he understood money never bought respect. He built a reputation because he could hustle and steal, but got locked up and didn't hesitate to squeal. So criminals he chilled with didn't think he was real. You see, me and niggas like this never been equal. And to project my insecurities on other people. He fiended for props like addicted to pipes and needles. And so he felt like he had to prove to everyone he was evil. A feeble-minded young man with infinite potential. A product of a ghetto breed, capitalistic mental. Coincidentally dropped out of school to sell weed. Dancing with the devil, smoked in his eyes would bleed. But he was sick of selling trees and gave into his greed. Everyone
boom, 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 boom.
Everyone trying to be tried never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always a wicked that knew in advance. Dead from the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So Billy started robbing niggas anything he could do to get his respect back in the eyes of his crew. Starting fights over little shit up on the block. Stepped up to sell our mothers and brothers to crack rock. Working overtime for making money for the crack spot. Hitting the jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine. Fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of the block, niggas treating him the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the thugs. But when he tried to step to him, niggas showed him no love. They told him any motherfucking coward can sell drugs. Any bitch nigga with a gun can bust slugs. Any nigga with a red shirt can front like a blood. He's a puppet smoking motherfucker up in the club. But only a real thug can stab someone till they die. Standing in front of them, staring straight into their eyes. Billy realized that these men were well guarded, and they wanted to test him before business started. Suggested raping a bitch to prove he was cold-hearted. So now he had a choice between going back to his life or making money with a up in the safe. He dreamed of his car and made him agree. A hardcore nigga is all he ever wanted to be. Until we met him Friday night at 2:45. Everyone trying to be tried never faces their consequences. You probably only did a 1 month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance. But then again, there's always that wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block. But that's what happened when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity, cause we're building in the melting pot. They drove around the project slow while it was raining, smoking blunts, drinking and joking for entertainment, until they saw a woman on the street walking alone. 3 in the morning coming back from work on her way home. So they quietly got out of the car and followed her. Walking through the projects, the darkness swallowed her. They wrapped her shirt around her head and this is shit. Now you got a chance to prove you're wrong. So Billy yoked her up and dragged her into the lobby. They said no more. She struggled hard, but they forced her to go up the stairs. She got to the roof and then held her down on the ground, screaming, "Shut the fuck up and stop moving around!" The shirt covered her face, but she screamed and clawed. So Billy stomped on the bitch until he broke in her jaw. The dirty bastards knew exactly what they were doing. They kicked her until she cracked her ribs and she started moving. Bloody leaking through the clothes, she tried silently, and then they all proceeded to rape her violently. Billy was meant to go first, but each of them took a turn, ripping her up and choking her until her throat burned. Her broken jaw mumbled for God, but they were concerned when they were done, and she was lying bloody, broken, and bruised. One of the niggas pulled out a brand new 22. They told him that she was a witness for what she gone through, and if he killed her, he was guaranteed a spot in the crew. He thought about it for a minute, she was practically dead, so he leaned over her and put a gun to her head. I'm falling and I can't turn back. I'm falling and I can't turn back. Right before he pulled the trigger, he ended her life. He thought about Cody Kane and the platinum and ice, and he felt strong standing over along with the new brothers. Took the got back and pulled back the short cover. When she made her start to cringe and stutter, cause she was staring back into the eyes of his own mother. She looked back at him and cried cause he had forsaken her. She cried more painfully than when they were raping her. His whole world stopped. He couldn't even contemplate. His corruption had successfully changed his fate. He had remembered how his mom used to come home late, working hard for nothing, cause now what was he worth? He turned away from the woman that had once given him birth, and crying out to the sky, he was lonely and scared. But then the devil responded because God wasn't there, and right then he knew what it was like to be empty and cold. And then so he jumped off the roof and died with no soul. They say death takes you to a better place, but I doubt it. After that they killed his mother and never spoke about it. And listen, cause the story that I'm telling is true, cause I was there with Billy Jacobs and I raped his mom too. And now the devil follows me everywhere that I go. In fact, I'm sure he's standing among you at one of my shows. And every street cipher listen to Little Thug's flow. He could be standing right next to you and you wouldn't even know. The devil grows inside the heart of the selfish and wicked. White, brown, yellow, and black color is not restricted. You have a self-destructive destiny, and when you're afflicted, and you'll be one of God's children that he fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're building inside the melting pot. The devil wants to dance, you better say never, cause a dance with the devil might last you forever.
Boom boom cha 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 do 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 boom cha do 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 do.